what's in store here. The Pats and Seahawks are underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Ready? 33. Come on. You better bring it. 72. Check back 33. Check back 33. Hey, Delta.
On first down, Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. That's caught by the tight end, Lacoste. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Brady, this is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Brady toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He gets it to James White. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They do go for it. It's Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. This is one thing you can't do with Tom Brady. Let him get in a rhythm, let him get rolling early.
Every time you talk about Tom Brady or any other great quarterback, you always talk to the defensive guys and they say, you got to get him off his spot. What they mean by that is when you go back 3-step, 5-step, 7-step drop, and they just hit the same spot, and then they're set up to throw the ball, get them to move a little bit, get them to hold the ball. And the pressure that affects just about any quarterback, right up the middle. Remember the Super Bowl? Atlanta's best success came up the middle pressure, what we call gut pressure.
64, wait.
Michel going to try again. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. And the 13-year man puts it through. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the former Notre Damer, this is C.J. Prosise, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. On 2nd and 11 now, Wilson. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. 3rd and short, it's Prosise. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And an alley to run. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. Beating him there with his legs, 21 yards, 1st down. On 1st down, Wilson. He hits his running back, Prosise. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Wilson. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be 3rd and long. The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on 3rd. Now Wilson. Steps away to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense. Just flooded the field with defensive backs. Blanketed everyone. Took away all the passing angles. Thus, the incompletion.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth. They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Push him back. Push him up, man.
Shotgun now for Brady. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
Wait, 20. Mike, 49. I know he ain't got it. Hey, second.
On first down, Michelle. Oh, good move. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Devlin trying to power it in. He gets this down to the 3. Brought the power run out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Tom Brady taking it in. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Partner, that was simply an example of getting low, wasn't it?
It was indeed. And for the quarterback, so they get low the line. They did their job. Is the quarterback's job just to find a crease and dive?
Find a crease and just get in there. And ordinarily, you start low yourself, get low behind that offensive line. But sometimes they do such a great job, you can almost fall forward and find the crease for a touchdown.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. That's complete to DK Metcalf. That one a first down pickup of 8. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Steps away. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Let's go.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
They'll run on first down. Michelle, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Hey, Gold 66.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. That's out to his running back, Michel. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
We got this.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking 1st down.
Tackle made by Rasheem Green.
Brings up 2nd and 10 on the Seahawks 30-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. Brady now on 1st down. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Now the Patriots are going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
It's 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Motion, motion, motion. 49, 49, 50. Watch, we need 3 men now.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and goal at the 9-yard line.
This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear them now. 3rd and goal. Now Brady. And it's caught. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, fellas.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we...
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. David Moore, 75 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter.
But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post, that's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe bashed it.
that. Super toe.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Going on the ground, it's White. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd and 7, Brady, and he'll find his favorite receiver. That's Edelman. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
Now, Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Tempo.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Look left. Too quick. Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Here's Wilson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Watch the slant. Check 43. Got it. 58, the money. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
380. Right there, 54 Mike. Let's go, defense. Bring out.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. He can run for it, and he will. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Extra point up and through by Myers, and that will put them on top here in the third. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their lead, they have seen it evaporate completely after such a good first half. They've been shut down here in the third quarter.
Searching for answers, trying to figure out what it's going to take to get back to where they were before. The big part of it is that sometimes you don't have to go exotic now. You go back to basics. Being able to run the football, string some things together, some effective passes, try and get a rhythm established again, and try and get back in the lead.
Back in the lead, like you said, back to the basics. Brady's throw there complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Brady now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Michel. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a gain of 3 on what will be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. On 2nd and 7, Brady nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Brady. Catch is made by Harry. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. Going deep here for Edelman. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
One left. Switch. Move the team. That's it.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to fire one deep over the... And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Will Dissly, 36 yards. Here the Seahawks, they're able to stretch that lead out a bit further. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
This will be taken short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. A big play, 3rd and 2. This crowd dying for a stop. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Brady going to go on 4th down. Got his man, that's Harry. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw is Brady. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A shotgun handoff to Prosise. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Wilson going to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Hey, alert. 58, come on, 58. Gun. Hey, he's good.
Here's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. This is caught inside the 15. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Mike spot 4.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Flushed out right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Check three.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come to my work. We want it. Good enough. Check 13. Check 13. Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Good. 4 down.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Lockett. 1st down, Seattle. 16 yards the gain there. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Wilson now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Flush to his right. It's complete to Lockett, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. An 18-yard touchdown grab. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable, but do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense, but that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
This will be taken very short. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. So 15 ticks remaining as they line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Seahawks. And it would appear they're on their way to victory now. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special team.
And this is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken short. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better. They also need a little. If you win a game, that can hurt you.